Okay, so egg pop number 1, good luck, my lovely. Keep one shell, donate the others, not a problem. Egg pop number 1, you've got 3 pearls in here. You've got a watermelon, a two-tonal autumn peach, two-tonal autumn peach with lighter and slightly brighter areas to him there, and then a chocolate as well. Chocolatey silver, I will say, actually. So watermelon, two-tonal autumn peach, and a chocolate silver. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in that one. You've got a really gorgeously bright sunshine yellow, a pastel yellow, so two very opposite shades there, a coral, and another dark chocolate silver. So actually, so far, all of these pearls, if I just pat that in, go really, really well together. Moving on to the last egg pop. And you've got 2 pearls in that one. So we've got a gorgeous bright coral and another chocolatey silver. So we do have 3 chocolate silvers: watermelon, two-tonal autumn peach, sunshine yellow, pastel yellow, and then 2 corals. Okay, so moving through to your oysters. Keep one shell, donate the other shells. Now this one here, I'm going to say to keep because he's slightly, if you can see, slightly ajar, which just means I don't need to pop him. So I still need to take the flesh off the top of the shell, otherwise it won't open up. But this is the nicest of the shells as well. And because I don't have to pop him, there's less chance of him breaking. So we'll keep this one. So if we have, oh, I can see a little peeper down the bottom there. Have a squidge in here. Oh, that's just a piece of shell there. I'm just going to move that away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are quinting with your first oyster. That was a complete random grab to start with that one as well. And you are quinting, Harriet. Okay, so that's a good shell to keep there as well. Let's clean these up for you. Okay, so I'm going to pop these on the other side of the sand, but I'll then show you all the pearls together at the end. Okay, so if we start with this one here, you've got a darker silver, a gunmetal grey, a second silver, so 2 silvers and a gunmetal grey, a coral, and a autumn peach. So again, actually, if I zoom out, you've got all of the pearls going really, really nicely together. Moving on to your next oyster. Lighter pop there. And we've got a runaway already, but there's your mother of pearl. You can see that there's no pearls there. And I can see that you've got 1, 2, 3. And there's no more in that one. You have triples from your second oyster. So you've got a silver purple. So this is a base purple with a silver overtone. He looks kind of chocolate on the camera, but he is oh no, you can see the purple there now. Perfect. You've got a TARDIS blue. Just going to pat that down slightly. And a lemon yellow, which actually goes nicely in between your 2 yellows there. So lemon yellow. The last of the mystery oysters. Lighter pop there. A little bit of flesh on that side, but we can definitely see that there's no pearls there. We've got 1 oh, 2, 3, 4. You've got multiples again. And you are quadding. Harriet, you have got 4 pearls in that oyster. Okay. Oh, there's still a little bit of a... Did I get it? I did get it. Okay, so with this one, you've got a silver sea green. No, it's not a sea blue, I'm afraid. That is a silver sea green. You've then got a darker silver, a chocolatey bronze tone, but quite a dark one, and then a chocolate silver. And then we've still got your 4 pearl oyster to go. So you've got some gorgeous pearls here. So your 4 pearl oyster. And you are, of course, quadding, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so I'm just going to go through these colours for you as well, and then I'll go through all of them again for you here. So you've got a TARDIS blue, a darker, oh, he's got an imperfection, so he's a darker gunmetal grey. I'm just going to readjust how I'm holding him so you can see the full imperfection. There we go, so darker gunmetal grey, and then he's got this imperfection at the bottom, so it looks like he's got a ring that goes all the way around that section of the pearl there. You've got a brighter coral and a brighter icy blue as well. That's just a piece of sand at the bottom. Okay, so from your oysters, you've got silver, gunmetal grey, silver, coral, and the autumn peach, silver purple, TARDIS blue, lemon yellow, silver sea green, the silver dark chocolate and silver chocolate, icy blue, coral, gunmetal grey, and TARDIS blue. And then from your egg pops, you had the watermelon, autumn peach, silver chocolate, sunshine yellow, pastel yellow, coral, silver chocolate, coral, and a silver chocolate. Okay, what do you think to all of these, Harriet? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. And if you're not happy, I can of course swap them for you. If you prefer to have a think about it, you can email me your choices across. However, we do need to do the guess the size of the pearl. So if you can guess the size correctly, you get a bonus pearl colour of your choice. So the first pearl that came out was, of course, the watermelon. Now, if that card comes out again, I'm not always going to go for the first pearl that comes out. However, I think this time, I think that one's a good one to do. So this watermelon here, what size do you think that this is, Harriet? If you get it right, you get a bonus pearl. If you get it wrong, we don't get the bonus pearl. But of course, we've then tried for it. So that watermelon, what size do you think that is? You think it's a 6. Okay, so let's run him through the board. So the watermelon, he's not a 5, not a 5.5. He's not a 6. He's not a 6.5. He is a 7. So he went straight through the 7 there. So you did get that wrong, I'm afraid, my lovely. But I'm going to continue measuring these, and then I'll need to know which ones you would like where, and if there's any colour swaps, we can do that for you as well. Jenny, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, Jenny. That's very kind of you. So two-tonal autumn peach. It's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Silver chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Sunshine Yellow's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And Pastel Yellow's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. The Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the Dark Chocolate Silver's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Your Brighter Coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the last Silver Chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. So they're all of your egg pops there. Moving through onto your oysters, the Silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Gunmetal Grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The Silver's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Can we swap 2 chocolates for pinks? And can we swap light silver for a... Oh, swap 2 chocolates for a pink and swap the silver for a light pink. Okay. And where would you like these pearls to go?